Ghostly greetings, dude. Ghostly greetings. It's your boy Prue. Holler at me. We're going to do a very small book haul. And I'm very excited for this because there's a couple books in here I'm most excited about. This I found $3. It was used. I usually find these used out and about when I run errands or do whatever. And I save them until I get a stack of about 10, then I do a book haul video. And then if I read them and I don't like them, I just donate them or give them away. So my library always fluctuates. I never have a stagnant library. It's always incoming and outgoing. But I got this for $3, and it's 28 short stories and novellas by Isaac Asimov. I assume it'll be more short stories than it will be novellas, but I'm a huge Isaac Asimov fan. Fucking love Isaac Asimov. I'm very fan of the sword and sorcery and tropey pulp science fiction. I also like over-the-top absurdism, and I love extreme horror. So those are like my main genres. So to find some classic Asimov, top tier. But in that same note, I found a Tolkien book, which I've never heard of these, The Smith of Wootton Major and The Farmer Giles of Ham. And I was so excited about these. I read these when I was in the bathroom because the food noise was real. And I got like 10 pages in. I didn't have a bookmark, so I used toilet paper. I have a bookmark now, but I was very excited. This will be my on the bathroom read. If anyone knows and follows the channel, I think I said that already today. Oh, well, fuck it. If anyone knows me, they know I like to have a book in the bathroom because I try to steer away from my phone as much as I can because I feel like a lot of people today are just phone addicted. So I put a book in the bathroom, and I can usually go through like 5 or 6 pages and knock out a book in about a year. So an extra book to the books of reading. I really want to read 1,000 books before I die, and I'm on like 750, I think. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Up next, same note, sword and sorcery fantasy, The Silmarillion. One of the toughest books. I have read this before. The Silmarillion. I did not own this, though. I just listened to the audiobook, and I checked it out. And I had a good copy, but my friend Dan, who was just an amazing guy, really wanted it, so I gave it to him because I wasn't going to even attempt to reread that. But this is tough. The toughest book series I've ever read was Malazan. But number 2 is Wheel of Time. But number 3 is this book right here, The Silmarillion. Not even The Lord of the Rings, just this book. It was a chunker. There's a lot to absorb. This one was tough. But that was cool, being my 2 favorite genres, or pulpy sci-fi and sword and sorcery fantasy. And I find Asimov and Tolkien in the same shelf, like $5 for all 3 of these. I was like, bro, that's sword and sorcery and pulp sci-fi at its best. At its best. Also, going through some stuff personally, and this year I've read some book on philosophy with an emphasis on Oriental and Zen meditation, and my health issues, my head, and some stomach issues and stuff like that. And one of the books that I just really pulled was Deepak Chopra's Buddha, and I really started studying some of that stuff. I've always been a fan of that. I like to think of myself as a mental Buddhist, but I could be a bit more Zen and calm. I'm more like Goku, where I like the energy and I like to fight and I like to run around. I'm a good guy, but I bought The Complete Tao Ching and Ethics for the New Millennium by the Dalai Lama. I'm hoping that these books, they'll go into my reads next year because I'm not going to be able to fit. Maybe one of these shorter ones, because I got another short book that I'm working on too. But maybe I might get to these this year. But this is probably next year's front runners. I really do enjoy to Zen and just be calm and meditate. And I need to do that more frequently. Now, on to that, I also have one more book that's in a non-fiction realm, and that's American Sniper by Chris Kyle. I literally saw this for not too expensive, like a book. And I like the movie. And I really think this would be a fun, quick read. I am a bit of a bro. Like, I hate to say that, contradict myself. Like, because I read Rambo, and I just said I like peace, Zen, and philosophy. But I'm not going to lie. I enjoy some man fiction. I enjoy Rambo. I enjoy The Expendables and Terminator and Predator. Stuff like that. And Chris Kyle is a real person that kind of did some of the cool stuff I do on Call of Duty. And much respect for our veterans and much respect for this. So I'm going to totally check this out. Chris Kyle. I'm interested to see how this different from the movie. Also a huge Bradley Cooper fan. Mostly because of Guardians of the Galaxy. But huge Bradley Cooper fan. Also, again, thank you for anyone who served. That's got to be tough. And that doesn't seem like the world's funnest job, being shot at and stuff. But wow. Like, I'm always watching those kind of movies. And I'm like, man, if someone was shooting at me, I'd cry. I would cry. So good for them. Good for them. Burn After Reading is a journal, so I can't really count this as something I'm going to read. But I'm going to do that journal. I have 2 journals that I'm doing right now. But now onto the fiction. I got C.S. Lewis, Out of the Silent Planet, a super small read with, little sci-fi pulpiness going on with that one too. Very excited. C.S. Lewis. I mostly know him for Narnia. And it's part of a trilogy. So small pulpy science fiction. Super cheap on all this stuff too. But Dean Koontz's The Eyes of Darkness, the book that everyone says predicted COVID, which is the sure reason why I bought it. I'm very excited for this. I loved the cover. I thought that was some cool cover. I thought that was amazing. My boss keeps texting me, and I'm trying not to read those messages because I want to stay in the moment. Got to stay zen. Got to focus, Pruitt. All right, and I also got Gillian Friend's Dark Places and Sharp Objects. I'm not sure how I feel about Gillian Flynn, but I got both these books, and I hear they're awesome, but I have not gotten into them yet. But that's been it. That's been Boy Prue, guys. This has been my small book haul. But if you're awesome and you're still here, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Deuces.